When we get into flight training, we practice all sorts of things. We practice normal takeoffs and landings, short field takeoffs and landings, soft field takeoffs and landings, stalls, steep turns, slow flight. We even practice engine outs. But what we don't practice is when metal gets bent. So what do you do if something like that happens on your flight? Well, this is what falls into NTSB 830. We may have to report something. Before we know if we have to report something or not, we need to know, is this an accident or an incident or something else? An accident, by definition, is when there's substantial damage to the aircraft when people are in it and it's operating. Or maybe it's when somebody has to go to the hospital within 7 days of the accident happening for 48 hours or more. Or maybe it's because they broke a bone during that accident. Now, not fingers and toes. As much as we like our fingers and toes, that's not considered a serious injury. A leg, an arm, a rib, yeah, that's a big deal. So now you're into accident territory, and there is reporting that has to occur. Within 10 days of the accident happening, we have to report to the NTSB, and you can find that in NTSB 830.5. Or if an aircraft goes out but doesn't come back for 7 days, then you have to report that to the NTSB. Some people worry about, what about immediate reporting? How do I know I have to report something immediately? Interestingly enough, that does exist, but it's when they request it. So generally, if you have something that ends up with this, and yeah, that's pretty substantial damage, that's probably an accident, although in this case, it's not. There was nobody in this aircraft when this happened. The engine wasn't running, the airplane wasn't operating. This happened because that airplane was tied down on the ramp when a hurricane came through. And all you need is a snapped rope, or a little too much slack, or a little too much wind, and that happens. It is damage, it's substantial damage, but it's not an accident. I hope this helps you understand a little bit more about what's an incident, what's an accident, what are your responsibilities should it happen, and most of all, let's stay current, let's stay proficient, so we don't have that experience under any circumstance. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Click like on this video, share it to your social media page if you would, and of course, subscribe to the channel because it just makes Pat and me, it makes our hearts sing. Having you on board is what it's all about. Y'all have a great day and a more enjoyable flight than this one.